Good morning, Northeast Georgia. Those of you watching us this morning down in East Alabama and West Georgia, as well as North Georgia, Northeast Georgia. We are broadcasting live this morning from the White County Public Safety Building in Cleveland, Georgia. That's where I work full-time. And we continue to watch this weather situation developing across the southeastern United States. And I can tell you that the Arctic cold front that we have been talking about now for a couple of weeks has made it into middle Georgia, has already pushed through northeast Georgia, and temperatures will continue to plummet this morning. And wind chill factors will be right there as well. We're expected to go down to around somewhere around 10 degrees, maybe 15 to 10 degrees this morning across northeast Georgia. Probably somewhere around 20 degrees across East Alabama and West Georgia. Wind chill factors will drop to near zero before 7, 8, or 9 a.m. this morning. Been noticing some temperatures back across Alabama and Mississippi. Already 7 degrees this morning in Florence, Alabama. That's up in northwest Alabama. Wind chill factors well below zero all across North Alabama and northwest Georgia. All of that will continue to move off to the east. Also noticing quite a number of power outages across Alabama and Georgia. Seeing a lot of posts on Facebook about power outages across East Alabama, West Georgia, and even up into North Georgia. We're beginning to see a large number of power outages in places like Jackson County, Georgia, Banks County, Georgia, reporting power outages there as well. And then again, back across Alabama, we're seeing quite a number of power outages this morning as well. So where we go from here is going to be very cold. We're going to continue to see temperatures plummet this morning. Wind chill factors will be very dangerous. We're talking about wind chill factors down around zero or below. Hypothermia will be a major issue. If you have to be outdoors today, tonight, tomorrow night, and even into Christmas Day, you got to make sure that you're prepared for that. If you're going to be traveling, just be prepared in the event that you have some type of mechanical issue and you break down. You're going to want to have extra clothing, blankets. You're going to want to have water with you, maybe even some food. And make sure you keep your cell phone charged. So that's kind of the way we see it this morning. Again, very, very cold morning. We're not anticipating any major snows across East Alabama, West Georgia, or North Georgia. As a matter of fact, the only snow that's showing up on radar at this hour are some very light snow showers across extreme northeast Alabama, northwest Georgia, also a few flurries back over toward Tuscaloosa, and then across the North Georgia mountains, across the Appalachian chain, up on top of the mountain in northern Lumpkin County, southern Union, back over toward Towns, northern White, and back across Rabun County. We're beginning to see a mixture of sleet and snow. We've got a little sleet falling at the Public Safety Building here in White County, Georgia. But again, it's so light it's not really showing up on radar, and we don't anticipate any accumulation from frozen precipitation this morning across the region. And the wind will help us for those areas that are still wet this morning. That wind will dry things up pretty quickly. Dew points are very low. So all of this will combine to dry things out nicely. So, there could be a few scattered patches of black ice across Alabama and Georgia this morning, but we don't anticipate a widespread problem with black ice. The big problem is going to be the wind, knocking down trees and power lines, and the cold temperatures outside, along with those wind chills. It is going to be frigid, and we're going to stay that way all the way through at least Christmas Day. So this is going to be a long duration event, and you should prepare accordingly. So we will continue to watch this for you throughout the morning. Let me show you the radar right quick while we are live with you, and we'll switch over there to it. And you can see the snows that we're talking about this morning across extreme northeast Alabama and a few light flurries there across west Alabama between Columbus and Birmingham. And then as we go over into Georgia, we have some rain that's exiting northeast Georgia. You see that pink up there in the extreme northeast Georgia mountains, and that is going to be that mixture of rain, sleet, and snow across the Appalachian chain. Again, we've got some very light precipitation falling at the White County Public Safety Building in Cleveland. It's so light it's not showing up on radar. But that will continue to move on off to the east, and other than a few scattered snow flurries from time to time, not expecting any problems with that precipitation. We look at East Alabama and West Georgia, and I have seen several posts on social media talking about maybe that there's some frozen precipitation falling down there. But again, it's so light it's not showing up on radar. It will not accumulate. It's not going to be a problem. So the moisture exits pretty quickly, and then the winds continue throughout most of the day today. So there will be continued power outages. And understand, if you lose power, it's probably going to be a while before it comes back, because utility workers can't really function with the winds gusting as high as they are right now. We're generally seeing 20 to 25 mile per hour wind gust over most of the region, with an occasional gust to around 40 miles per hour. And so that's why we're seeing those power outages this morning. So we'll continue to watch this for you, and if we see anything that we feel that we need to bring to you, for you folks up in White County, Georgia, I will tell you that so far we have had no reports, no 911 calls of trees down, no reports of power outages in White County. The roads are in good shape. So as we stand right now up here in White County, Georgia, we're in good shape. But I am seeing some reports of power outages across other sections of Georgia, particularly from Gainesville south and also across East Alabama and West Georgia. We're seeing reports of power outages this morning as well. So Don Strength with you in the White County Public Safety Office Situation Room, bringing you information about this cold winter weather across the Great South. And we'll continue to watch this for you and bring you more information as we see fit here on our live broadcast. Be sure to like us and follow us on Facebook so you'll get those notifications when we go live.